Awareness coordination theory. So this is basic theory given about metal complex formation. According to this theory, main postulates here we are going to discuss here one by one. So according to this theory, in metal complexes, metal atom consists of two types of valencies. They are named as primary valency and secondary valency. Here, two types of valency is possible. So one is primary valency and second one is secondary valency. Which is the metal contain two types of valencies. According to this theory, in metal complexes, metal contain two types of valencies. One is primary valency and secondary valency. I'm going to discuss here differences here very clearly. After that, we can apply these things to complexes. So primary valency and secondary valency. Primary valency always satisfied by only negative ligands. You can write primary valency. It is always satisfied by negative ligands. Negative ligands. The valency satisfied by neutral ligands as well as negative. Everything, both are here. Secondary valency may can satisfied by negative ligands and neutral ligands. Ligands meaning lone pair donor. Lone pair donor compounds that can act as a Lewis base. Already we discussed previously. Now, these ligands weakly held by metal. These are which is they are given. These ligands are primary ligands. These are weakly held with metal, but these are strong. Okay, exactly opposite. These ligands are bonded with strongly. You can write these ligands bonded with metal strongly. So strongly means is it ionizable or not? You can check it. So these ligands are easily ionizable. These are okay because weakly they are held or bonded means these are easily ionizable. Ionizable means these are the responsible for conductance also. Okay, ionizable. Therefore, it these are the responsible for conductance. But these are non-ionizable. Non-ionizable. Ionizable. So these are not responsible for conductance. Okay. So which is ionizable, which is non-ionizable, you have to find out. So primary valency is ionizable, secondary valency is non-ionizable. So these are represented with metal. These are represented with metal. Metal ligand with dotted line. These are represented with metal, metal with ligand, thick line. So one more important point. Primary valency is always equal to oxidation state of the metal. Primary valency always equal to the metal, equal to the metal oxidation state. Metal oxidation state. Secondary valency is always equal to the coordination number of the metal. Equal to the coordination number of the metal. Coordination number of the metal. Next. So primary valency ligands located anywhere around the metal atom. Okay. This primary valency located around the metal atom. You can make and write randomly, okay, or anywhere. Or anywhere. So these are not decide any geometry of the complex. Okay. Therefore, these are not responsible to the geometry of the complex. Means these are non-directional directly. But in the case of here exactly opposite, these are arranged in fixed position. So these are going to be responsible for the geometry of the complex. These ligands are oriented around the metal atom in specific positions. Specific positions. Oriented around a metal atom. Metal in a specific position. So these are these are like directional in nature. Okay, specific position. Therefore, these are directional in nature. Okay, this we called, they named as directional ligands also. Okay, this named as directional ligands. So it will decide geometry of the complex. These are responsible for geometry of the complex. geometry of the complex. Clear? So based on this, we'll decide these are the differences. So based on above postulates, Werner explained geometrical of too many complexes. Okay. Some of these things we are going to discuss here. He observed that one geometrical structure of the complex, conductivity of the complex, of especially cobalt complexes. He decided that one, especially cobalt complexes. Now we are going to be draw that one cobalt complexes. How is going to be applied that one? So please note down one by one. First example, cobalt L3 dot 6 NS3. So now we are going to find out here what is the primary valency, secondary valency, how many ions you are going to be get, everything. Okay. Oxygen state of cobalt, how much here? This is assume that X plus chlorine 3 into minus 1 plus 6 ammonia, whatever that is neutral ligand is going to be 0, that one. We are not going to be considered 6 into 0 equal to 0. So X equal to plus 3 will get. So now we are going to be draw the structure. You can write here 6. So each one you can write first ammonia, which is actually everything is done experimentally. Now we are discussing directly here. This is the way he provided complexes, and these are you can identify how many here secondary valence and primary valency based on the definition. These are the primary valency which you can write randomly any direction, doesn't matter here. So what is the primary valency? And here primary valency equal to primary valency. Okay, 3, because how many dotted line is there? The dotted line only primary valency. And secondary valency, nothing but coordination number. 6 ammonia in thick line, so 6. So oxidation state already calculated, that's equal to primary valency. So here 3 Cl is there, so plus 3 is the oxidation state. Suppose you are taking this complex, CO NH3 6 Cl3. So I'm going to get how many ions are here? 3, which is the primary valence is ionizable, secondary valence is non-ionizable. So you can write it here CONH3 6 3 plus 3 Cl minus, because 3 minus you are writing means this should be 3 plus. Similarly, we can write other one also. So other example, cobalt Cl3 dot 5 NH3. So anyway, 3 Cl means cobalt oxidation state is plus 3, that is fixed. Then you can draw the structure here. You can write first 6 lines because coordination number 6 here. You can write with respect to ammonia first priority. And next one is 5 over, but 6 you have to fulfill, that is no chance at all. You can write Cl. So you can observe that one here, the Cl is can act as both primary valency as well as secondary valency. So here we make and write secondary valence is fixed, that is 6 only. Primary valence how many here? 3, but how many ionizable? That's important. Primary valence also 3, that's equal to oxidation state. That is also 3 here, but how many ions you will get, you can check it here. So primary valence equal to oxidation state. Clear? So here how many ions? Secondary valence is fixed, that is. Even primary also fixed, but which is we are given dotted line and thick line. So here one Cl is satisfied primary valency and secondary valency both. So secondary valence means it's not going to be ionizable. Secondary is going to be dominant than primary. Clear? So next, how many ions you will get here, sir? COCl3, 5NH3. So number of ions also important, which you are writing. Please note down, that is NH3, 5Cl. This is 2 plus 2Cl minus. So here total 3 ions I am getting, including complex. Including complex, we are getting 3 ions. Please note down parallelly. You can save your time. Next complex. Cobalt, Cl3, 4NH3. So you can try this complex. First you can write 6 lines plus coordination number 6. Then fill with ammonia first. Then remaining is Cl. Then you can write it primary valency. Anyway, action state is 6 and 3 only. Here also 3. So this is primary as well as secondary. And one more you can write randomly anywhere Cl this is. Here how many ions will get? Shall we try it? So which is the purely primary ion, that's only going to be ionizable. Previous case also, which is purely primary, 2Cl is the primary, that's why 2 ions we got it here. Here how many purely is there? Only 1Cl. That's going to be get ionizable. That's the only going to be get ionizable. Clear? So now we are writing here, check it. COCl3, 4NH3 gives rise. First priority 6 inside, cobalt, NH3. This is 4. Then how many requirement is there Cl here? 2. Because total 6. This is 4 plus 2. Total 6 requirement is there. Only 1 Cl is going outside, means 1 Cl minus. So this is plus. How many ions we are getting here? Previous case is 3 ions. Here 2 ions. So next case, which we are taking cobalt, Cl3, 3NH3. So first priority fill, secondary valency. So cobalt. So I'm writing here. So NH3, NH3, NH3. So Cl, Cl, Cl. So now check it here. The Cl only going to be satisfied primary valency as well as secondary valence both. So this I can write here dotted line. So how many ions we can get here from here? Is there any ion chance to get? No. COCl3, NH3. So you won't get any ants here. CONS3, Cl3. So no ants here. So non-ionizable. If you observe that one starting to here, all the complexes, there are how many ions we are getting? 4 ions. So it have more number of ions, 4, and here you may can check it here, 2 ions, 3 ions, total like that, number of ions. So more the number of ions, more the conductance. Number of ions, more the conductance. Maybe concentration is same, temperature same, like that. Hmm? Certain conditions. Then only can compare, not all the cases, certain conditions. Maybe they can ask questions here. Some complex they given CO, Cl. This is X they given, NH3 they given. This is Y they given. Okay. Now treated with 2 moles of AgNO3. We got it here. Same leave that one. Some X complex is like that one I'm writing. Plus 2 AgCl I got it here. So what is the X and Y value they can ask question. I'm getting 2 AgCl means Cl should be outside too. Where can I get 2 Cl outside? Only outside ion is going to be ionizable. Then complex structure is like this. I'm getting only 2 Cl outside means complex should be like this. So we can write here CO, Cl1 this is. Okay, NH3 5. Total inside is 6. Inside should be 6. Then this should be give 2 Cl minus. This 2 Cl minus only going to be combined with 2 Ag. Clear? So this is the complex. X and Y values they can ask here. So I need to get 2 Cl outside means 1 Cl should be inside to maintain 6 coordination number. 1 Cl means remaining ammonia how many? Total 6, no? So this should be 5. So these type of questions already they asked in previous NEET as well as JEE questions. Here I given simply 2 moles. They provided 0.02 moles, 0.01 moles like that. They may can ask, they may can give information about AgCl. Weight also they will give. If they given weight, you need to find out number of moles. Then compare that one. So this is the way we need to see Werner's theory mostly. Okay. So you may can ask which you have doubts in this case.